of March 2025. Hello, my fabulous bulls. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And that is BB's tail that we are seeing here because for some reason she doesn't. She getting frisky. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. What is it, BB? She been getting so frisky with me. It's not even funny. So anyway, show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So far, I have done Aries video, and now I'm doing Taurus. So those of you who are coming on to the live, and right now I'm at 3,704 subscribers. I'm trying to make it to 4,000 subscribers, so I need 300 more people. So please feel free, and it is free, to like, subscribe, and share. Also, I'm still doing the $20 email readings, $20 per question. As well, I use Grammarly, and if you want a general for March, April, and May, 1,500 words. Be sure to check that out. We have the two eclipses two eclipses coming up in the month of March. So this is going to kind of set the precedence for the rest of the year because we're going to be experiencing the same challenges or the same blessings every Mercury retrograde. Okay. So on the 1st at 7:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus moves into Aries Venus is in Aries, where it's going to go retrograde on the 1st for the next, I think it's for the next 3 months. And it may be somewhat a difficult time to know exactly what it is that you want with this energy. You may have something heavy on your mind. There is this urgency or desire, but again, you don't know what it is with this energy. You're looking for something at this time with this energy here. Final decisions are not best made this month because of the Mercury retrograde, because you're going to change your mind again in April when Mercury goes direct. So whatever's heavy on your mind at this time, know it's more of a thought than an action, and that you may change your mind again. And then on top of that, Hades and Coronis go direct on the 27th and the 28th of March. So this is a time where whatever you're thinking about now is more of a thought than an action here. And Venus is in retrograde in the 12th house. Okay. So this is not the best time to go making decisions. It's a time of introspection, retrospection with this energy, and thinking about things that served you well in the past with this energy. For some of you, feel yourself out before you tie yourself up into something that you're going to change your mind later on. So this is not the best time. Just kind of like mull over things and kind of go more with the flow this month with this energy. Then on the 3rd, at 4:03 a.m., Mercury enters your 12th house of subconscious and self-doing, where it's a detriment in the 12th house. So you can be all up in your head at this time. You may prefer to work behind the scenes or stay more to yourself. You're very creative at this time with this energy. You could also be going into hermit mode. So careful about your mental or your nervous anxiety buildup here at this time. You could be kind of like rehashing or reliving the past in your mind and having like a little bit of a PTSD moment here with this energy. Okay. I feel also not the best time to go assuming. You think you know, but you don't. Okay. So wait for more proof before you go jumping down somebody's throat here with this energy, or you go thinking, oh my God, this person has a boyfriend or this person has a girlfriend. I promise you, if you are on Tinder or off Tinder or wherever you are trying to get laid actively, that's the only thing you're getting. A relationship? No, no. So don't worry. Okay. Unless they are actively on Tinder and Grinder, then yeah, that's where they're getting the most interaction. They're getting like laid. Okay. But as for like a committed relationship with a ring on it, no, no. Okay. That is like, we got to wait for Hades and Coronas to go direct. Then you can freak out a little bit because people are going to be getting laid and in a relationship. And these are long-term relationships. These are soulmate relationships. Okay. So yeah, so don't worry about it. You all in your mental at this time, don't go assuming, right, BBs? Don't go assuming like you do too. You overthinking, you overanalyze, and then you run into the wall for no reason. She does. I'm surprised her head's not flat. She like runs into the wall. Alrighty. It's like she has a thought. And she's like, boom, and then she hits the wall, and it's like, oh. Alrighty, so don't drive yourself crazy this month because it's not worth it and you are so off base. And then if not, just get a reading with me. It's only $20 to ask a question. Okay, for some of you here, this is not the easiest energy time to get along with family members. So you could find yourself fighting with family, okay, or not getting along with live in relationships. So live in relationships can suffer. I feel also this is a heavy energy time for you. So this, make it a point this month because it is spring to house, okay, and be more productive and kind of like, hit the hobby lobby from bouts of depression at this time with this energy. You can be going through it emotionally, try not to be your own saboteur with relationships. You, like I said, you think you know, but you don't. Okay. If you're crushing on somebody and you're assuming, oh my God, they're getting laid and everything. No, no, nobody getting laid. I'm not getting laid. Okay. Nobody getting laid. Okay. The only people are getting laid is on Tinder and Grinder, and that's it. Nobody else. Okay. We all dry. Okay. It's like the Sahara Desert. All right. So on the 14th at 2:54 a.m., the full moon with the totally and it's going to be in the sign of Virgo. So we are rehashing. So the theme song, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you understand the theme song of your life. So for some of you here, this is thinking about the ex. Okay, you still sitting on your hands. You're probably talking to this person by now, or you're talking to their friends this week with this energy. So on the 14th, yes, and I'm lighting my sage. So on the 14th, you're definitely talking to this person, or yeah, you're talking to this person about should I stay, should I go? You're kind of rehashing it with this person here, with this energy person. You want to reach out to this person. So you're all up in your heads in regards to love relationships. You're all very sensitive at this time when it comes to friends with this energy here. You really need to lighten up at this time and learn to take a joke with this energy. The focus on other people's responsibilities, so be careful how much you put on your plate at this time here because you prefer to do things one thing at a time. This could also feel like an overwhelming energy. So be realistic about how much you could do for others and how much you can help them, because you could also be really butting heads with other people at work at this time, or you're just not getting along with them here. For others of you, this is dealing with school and you may not be getting along with the kids at this time here as well. You tend to feel things very intensely. Don't go assuming that that one kid is hating on you or bullying you. Try to get your proof. Okay. Be careful of the conversations that you have in your head here as well. Friendships could be like a revolving door of friends. So you can have some people coming into your life because Mercury is in retrograde here. And you may have some people in your life who you're reconnecting with through groups or organizations. Then you have other people in your life that are leaving your life at this time because you guys had a falling out and you have lessons, okay, with this energy. Plus, you have North Node in the 11th house. So you have a certain level of expectations of relationships, girlfriend, boyfriend, love relationships, family. So this could be a really challenging time period for you with the friends, with the family at this time, because you just have these like expectations about what is a friend to you, okay, or what is a family to you. All right. Then on the 15th at 2:46 a.m., Mercury goes retrograde in the sign of Aries in your 12th house of subconscious and self undoing. This could be restless sleep. You can't get sleep, but you're going to have the same effects when it was direct as well. You can be more quiet at this time and you may prefer to be alone. You can be going through it emotionally. So you can feel like you're waiting for things to come together, but you don't know exactly what they are. For some of you, it could be very Lilith Moon is also making her ass into your seventh house of Scorpio. Mm. Ooh, I charge $20 per question for an email reading. So check it out, or we could do a 10-minute reading, which I think is like $35. So check it out, okay? Because your trust issues are going to be on another level, all right? So it's not going to be the easiest energy time for you this month, okay? So with the Lilith Moon, Moving into the sign of Scorpio in the seventh house, it's difficult for you to be vulnerable, to be open to your partner with this energy. Plus, you got the stellium in your 12th house. So you're not trying to talk about your feelings and you're not trying to be deep with these people and you're not trying to be open and honest about your feelings with this energy. You either want people to get you or they don't, and this could be the person that you want back in your life wants more from you at this time with this energy here, and not more from you like money wise, but more from you emotionally here. And you're not willing to do that. I feel like some of you here, you're not willing to go to that place with them with this energy here. Okay. You could be too prideful at this time as well when it comes to relationships. Your partner needs to feel like a safe place for you where you could talk about your feelings to your partner without any judgment or misunderstandings, and you just want to be understood, which could be easier said than done, but that's what you're looking for. I feel this is something that you're going to have to work through, and then for others of you, this could be you again at a crossroads, my male bulls at a crossroads when it comes to should I stay, should I go? When it comes to intimacy, taking a plunge, getting married, taking your relationship to the next level with commitment and serious relationships at this time. For some of you here, this could be a real difficult time in regards to relationships. For others of you, I feel like because you don't want to be open and honest in your feeling or vice versa, that fights can really escalate at this time. And then it's going to be the theme song for like the whole entire year with the fights escalating every Mercury retrograde and fighting about the same thing. And then guess what? Hades and Cronus go retrograde, and then we're fighting about the same thing. Okay. So it's up to you what you want to do. You're going to have to work through that. Then on the 20th at 5:01 a.m., the sun goes into your 12th house. Not the easiest time with your professional life. You can't expect delays happening when it comes to things that you don't want because they are not happening as fast as you would like them to. Unfinished business create unusual consequences, usually not allowing you to procrastinate any longer. So those of you with research papers or projects that you have to do for school, this could be a time period here where you're going to have to like do it. Okay. So you could be pulling all nighters. You may feel restless and uneasy and not know why. Distractions and interruptions are quite frequent. So it also may be a reason why you have a hard time getting things done. Not the best time to put things on your plate. So this month, try not to put so much on your plate because whatever needs to get done or whatever project that you need to work on, you're not going to be able to finish it on time. Unfinished business. Yep, I already said that. Okay. Um, I think that's it. Mm-mm-mm. I feel like you need to like work through your feelings this month with this energy here, okay? And this is a time period. Don't try to get anything important done during this time because it won't get done, or don't obligate yourself to anything super important, okay? Because it definitely won't get done. Or if it is going to get done, it's going to get done half-assly. Okay, so be careful with that. Then on the 27th at 4:40 a.m., Venus in retrograde enters Pisces in the 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. This is the squeaky wheel that gets the grease. For some of you, this is reevaluating your relationships. Venus in Pisces, not the easiest energy time here. So you could be rather pissed off this month with this energy because you need to become like you're kind of like the backdrop in everybody's life. So now it's like it's very hard for you with work to stand out and be seen. It's very hard for you in the social media to stand out and be seen as well because you don't really assert yourself when it comes to things that you want, or you don't say what you want from other people. Like I want you guys to like, subscribe, and share, right? I only got 2 likes, so make sure to like on this channel. All righty. So, this is a time period where you need to make it a point to be brazen, to be brash, and to make it a point to stand out and be seen, to speak up and say what you want at this time with this energy. Some of you could be very mousy at this time with this energy here. Some of you can be very like, just like very shy. All right. And basically a wallflower this month with this energy. So be careful with that because it's going to be a lot of missed opportunities. You're going to be crying Argentina over the situations that you have at this time. Okay. I feel like Aquariuses in your life can be fiercely competitive. So be careful with them because they're all about their coin and financial security. Libras are going to be very fiercely competitive. So, don't stay the hell out of their way. push them right back as much push as they're going to get you, because these bitches here will assert their opinions and they'll assert their independence. And those of you born in 1970s with the stellium in Libra, trust and believe, this is a general horoscope. So you are going to assert yourself as well. So whatever little bull is acting insecure, you're going to step right on them, be like, bye, bitch, bam, big bull running through, so it's kind of like that, you have to be just as tenacious as Aquarius, just as tenacious as Libra, just as hardworking as everybody else. Hi, Athena. So, be like the bull that you're meant to be. Put your horns on, okay, and plow through people. I feel like also it could be a situation here where somebody goes into the office and if you hear of opportunities to grow, don't assume that friend that is a man in management and stuff like that, like you got this in the bag. No, you got to come up to that bitch and go, yo, I want that job right there. Because other than that, it's like you're not going to say anything. You're going to assume, oh, yeah, me and them, we're tight like that. Because you didn't say nothing. They're not, and you know what? And it could be a situation where you don't say nothing and they know that you want the position. And then they're like, okay, well, I'll let you have it anyways. And then next thing you know, you crying and you mulling, you going through it all over work. And it's like, what's the matter? Well, I wanted that position. And they're like, oh, you should have said something. It could be like, you could be dealing with a Virgo. So, or a Gemini. So be careful with that. Okay, you need to be you need to be aggressive. You could be reevaluating your relationships here as well, because you're getting sick of certain people in your life and they're not meeting your standards in regards to relationships. You can be joining a group or organization at this time, or you could be leaving a group or organization as well. Again, these are general horoscopes. So on the 29th at 6:58 a.m. Oh, excuse me. The new moon partial solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. Ooh, this is going to be in your 12th house of subconscious and self undoing and karma. Okay. And we have a stellium here. So you have karma with certain people in your life here. You tend to want to work behind the scenes here. You don't really want to work with customers. You're that person that's like, well, let me just count inventory for you, or let me do like the work that nobody else wants to do at this time, as long as you don't have to interact with other people. You're not much of a team player at this time. You're not necessarily one that wants to be seen with this energy. If you like your work, um, let's say it's a fast food franchise or something like that, you tend to be that one that tends to look for anything and everything else to do that doesn't require interaction with customers. I feel that those of you in high school or even college, you could be a bit of a wallflower too. And you're definitely that one that nobody knows that you go to the same school as them. It's like you really hide yourself. You're more of an observer with this energy. You're socially awkward at this time. BB's, you about ready to scratch. I swear this cat is a bird. She is sitting on me and she's like, I don't know if she's itching her ear. Are you itching your ear? What's going on here? You itching? She got one paw up still and she trying to balance her whole body with this one paw up. Are you okay? You itching that ear? No, you okay. All right. So you're a bit of wallflower and you could be definitely in your head at this time and just kind of more of an observer. Again, being socially awkward, you tend to be very generous, but your generosity could be more behind the scenes, and you do things behind the scenes for other people here with this energy. For rest and relaxation, it can happen. You need to do that more. Okay. You need to be about your needs. Okay. You can be receiving unexpected news that may lead to emotional decisions at this time, which can make matters worse. So it's not the best time to act on impulse here with this energy because you hear some news. Okay. You can be feeling restless for change with this energy as well. Then on the 29th at 10:18 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury moves into Pisces. Now, I think that from the 29th all the way to the 7th is going to be the strongest Mercury in retrograde we're going to have, because Mercury in Pisces is like a Mercury in retrograde. Okay. And this is going to be in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. So you can be expecting to reconnect with people from your past during this time period. Shaw, or connecting with that first love or that 20 years ago love relationship, or reconnecting with people that you slept with, because some of you got your Venus afflicted in the sign of Taurus. So you know that you're gonna be, your whole days are gonna be slapping you in the face this month with this energy here, especially when Mercury moves into Pisces. And it's gonna be like, oh damn, remember me? I slept with you? And it's gonna be like, oh damn, it's gonna be like that. So the whole days of my flat fabulous bulls, the promiscuous days, are coming back to revisit you or haunt you at this time. It's the hoes from Christmas past, okay? All coming back to try to get back with you or rekindle some kind of sleepathon with you at this time. Not necessarily looking for anything serious here. Some of you may try for something serious during the Mercury retrograde, but it is a Mercury retrograde, a real Mercury retrograde in the sign of Pisces, and Mercury retrograde. Mercury in Pisces is a Mercury retrograde. So this is like amplification of that. So whoever comes back during this time period, know that they're going to yo-yo right out of your life. So you could just say goodbye to them early. Okay. This could also be dealing with, the focus could be on groups or organizations, or joining a group or organization at this time as well. Then on the 30th at 7:58 a.m., Neptune enters Aries in the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. This is going to be, it's exalted here because Neptune lives in Pisces. So this is a time as it enters and as it leaves that you can see a lot of sparks and miracles happening here with this energy. This is a time where you could be delving more into your spirituality here, joining cults with this energy here as well. But then when Neptune goes retrograde, you're a bit more of a realist during that time period and a bit more of a skeptic, and you could lose faith or interest in your religious groups. Okay. During this time period, you can be super quiet. You can be more of an observer. You can be relying on your intuition. Yes. But the problem with that is that you have to touch it, see it in order to believe it. So you could also be a bit of a scientist where you're like kind of like talking yourself out of it, or you're being like mind over matter or mind over heart at this time. So it's like you need more convincing. And it's like, how much more convincing can you get? So it's kind of like that kind of situation going on as you start like delving more into spirituality. You're very prayer consciousness at this time with this energy. Some of you could be really loving this energy here as well. And then some of you are fighting between realism and skepticism, with this energy. So, some of you, this could be like you trying to debunk your premonitions and stuff like that. So I wouldn't do that necessarily, because what's going to happen is that the angels are going to stop talking to you. Okay. For others of you, let me see. You can now, Neptune this month, it is trining Juno in retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius here. So you can also feel a psychic connection to somebody that you're crushing on with this energy here as well. But again, don't read too much into it, because sometimes some of you tend to want to go down the slippery slope of skeptics, and you tend to be very negative in your way of thinking. So it's kind of like, if you're crushing on somebody here, you could feel them in your heart and stuff like that. You feel them in your heart chakra, and you could pick every time that they're online with this energy here, or every time they're going to show up at their favorite gym or Starbucks kind of situation. And then all of a sudden, it's like, but then there's another part of you with South Node and Virgo where it's kind of like, they're sleeping around with other people, they don't like you, right? And it's like you intrigue that, and then you call that your intuition, and that's going to really mess you up. So, this would be a great time to practice, like, what is your intuition? What is your skeptical side talking to you? And then on top of that, Neptune's also quincunxing Lilith moon in Scorpio here. So this is going to be, big Pluto energy in Scorpio, delving into your fears, okay, and creating those fears. And then South Node in Virgo, so you might drive yourself a bit mental here. So be careful with the conversations that you have in your head at this time with this energy here. All righty. So good luck with that. The first card I come up with is the Page of Cups. Yeah. So this could be like an emotional roller coaster ride for you this month. So just be aware of that. during this time period. The Seven of Cups, lots of thoughts of future, future, future. So you could be banking on something at this time with this energy here, but unfortunately, the 12th house is not well aspected. So you can expect delays this month to whatever it is that you're wanting. So it's kind of like, oh, it's coming. Oh, it's not coming. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's not coming. And then you're going to drive yourself really mental. Okay. So be careful with the conversations that you have in your brain at this time. I do see you dating at this time as well with this energy here. So be careful with the Tinder and grinders, the ones that you've been sexually active with. Be careful with them this month because those are relationships that are not going to outlast. So try to keep the holes closed at this time with this energy here. Try to date, try to get to know the people that are coming into your life. Okay. I do see somebody has a question because all the cards, some of the cards are in reverse, and the answer is no. Okay. No to whatever question I did not answer. So it looked like it was like no to love at this time with this energy here for some of you. The Sun card, I feel like you can make it a point if you want to stand out and be seen with this energy here, or for some reason, all eyes are on you for better or for worse with this energy. You could be a little bit sensitive this month. You could be feeling like others are picking on you when they're not. So be careful with the conversations that you're having in your head. The Three of Coins talks of growth, spiritual growth, financial growth coming to you with this energy here as well. The Ace of Coins, mastering your money situation, creating your own reality. Some of you, this getting a job this month with this energy here. The King of Swords, I feel like your mind over matter at this time, mind over heart, much the realist at this time. You have to touch see it in order to. The Temperance card, you need to be about your sanity and you need to indulge into your peace of mind, delve in self-love and self-worth with this energy and focus on the things that make you happy and focus on the things that you can control during this time period because it's not going to be the easiest energy time period for you because a lot of things are up in the air. And again, we have no. Okay, some of you may not be moving at this time, or you may get your house saved at this time with this energies here as well. And the Hangman card is in reverse. So you're taking initiative at this time in your life with this energy here. You're still dealing with same obstacles. So some of you here, you could be working with the mortgage company to keep your house at this time. You could be joining HUD or something like that with this energy. And, they could be working with you to try to help you keep your house at this time, but you're not out of the woods yet with this energy. The Tower card does talks of traveling coming up for some of you here with this energy. For some of you, said talks of a move happening, but like I said, some of you, if you're dealing with HUD or you're dealing with housing issues with this energy, like I said, you're going to keep your house, but you're not out of the woods yet with this energy here. Okay. The Hangman card, something heavy on your mind. So some of you, this could be thoughts of traveling or thoughts of moving at this time with this energy here as well. For some of you here, I do see love. Okay. And I do see companionship coming up for you over the next few weeks with this energy here as well. Alrighty. The Strength card, you can be throwing yourself into your work with this energy here. I feel like you could be reaching milestones when it comes to work at this time, or you could be given an important task at this time and you take your job very seriously with this energy. Okay. The Six of Swords, your new normal is coming up for some of you here with this energy. And like I said, I think this was in reverse too. And some of you, your new normal is not coming up this time. Okay. So I feel like some of you, when it comes to housing, that you're almost out of the woods with housing here with this energy, and you're trying not to change everything around at this time for some of you, not all of you. The Page of Coins, I do see another source of income coming in for some of you here with this energy as well, or this could be your side hustle picking up. The Four of Cups is a time of contemplation. Ooh, contemplation and meditation here, kind of mulling things over at this time. You do have something heavy on your mind, so you're not so quick to jump into anything new with this energy. You may be feeling dissatisfied. The Four of Swords, I feel like you're more about your stability this month, and you're trying to save your money this month with this energy. The Two of Cups, I do see a new relationship coming in for you, a stable one. Okay, so I do see that coming up. Some of you can find love while traveling. The King of Cups, and I feel like For some of you here, this person could be a person in power with this energy as well. For some of you, you could be finding love with a doctor or a lawyer at this time, somebody that you have a symbiotic relationship with. All right, you could be starting a new relationship with that person, but that person looks like they might be married because they're creating their boundaries with you at this time. Some of you could be going back to the ex, and I feel like the ex is creating their boundaries with you. Okay, the Seven of Coins. I feel like, yeah, you do have something heavy on your mind with this energy. So this could be a move happening this month or a job transfer that you want to do or traveling that you want to do. But I feel like for right now, it looks like it's more of a thought than an action. The Queen of Coins, I feel like for some of you here, there's another, yeah, another source of income coming in for you this month with this energy here. A new love that's going to have a stable job with this energy as well. Or, they may be able to support you, or this could be dealing with a sugar baby, sugar daddy situation as well with this energy. Okay. Somebody has another question. Okay. So the answer is yes. So the page of wands talks of new beginnings here with this energy, receiving some much needed good news, seeing life in technicolor here, being open to new experiences, but to an extent. Don't believe everything that everybody is telling you at this time. Don't believe everything you're telling yourself at this time with the narrative and the stories in your head. Worst comes to worst, get a reading. I feel like you need to be patient this month. Oh, sorry, BBs. Look at the cards. Oh gosh, you're looking at me. You try to kill me. Okay, I feel like you can be. You need to be patient for certain things that you want at this time with this energy. The cards are saying delve into spirituality, meditation this month. Okay, the Seven of Wands. I feel you could be. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody that's not telling the truth at this time with this energy here. So if somebody's looking for a job at this time, you may want to investigate their resume because all is not what it seems with this energy here as well. Some of you could be reevaluating your career direction here because you're wanting to be happy at your job and you're seeking job satisfaction at this time with this energy here. The three of I feel that this is a great time for business picking up with this energy, or you benefit through other people helping you out financially or helping you with your kids. The Five of Swords, some of you could be getting some kind of lecture or some kind of bullying going on in the workforce at this time with this energy here as well. So that could be happening. Again, you could also be very sensitive at this time with this energy here. And it could be a situation where you don't like particular people at work with this energy here, and the fact that they talk to you, you could take it the wrong way very quickly, or you're more sensitive to what they say or don't say to you with this energy here. So I feel like somebody makes you very paranoid at work because you're still not over it with this energy. Be careful with your temper with this energy here as well. Alrighty, or maybe you're dealing with somebody that has a bad temper with this energy here. Okay, so be careful with that. The Four of Coins, definitely, you got a lot of fours here. So we're more about our financial security, more about our sanity, not really making any leaps and bounds here at this time, more about following the status quo, not trying to rock the boat with this energy here. I feel like also you're not ready to change at this time. You're not ready to leave a situation behind, even though it's been an unpleasant situation here. So I feel like this is a time period where you could be walking away from a situation, but you have one foot in the door, one foot out the door. This could be a separation, and you two just taking some time apart with this energy, so you can figure out what you want. You're very secretive at this time with this energy. Some of you could be crushing on somebody with this energy and not really expressing your feelings. You are going through it emotionally during this time period as well. I do see unrequited love here with this energy. Okay. You do need to tap into your spirituality and your manifestation energy. I know you got to touch it, feel it in order to believe it, but the cards are saying that you need to touch more upon that. And I do see somebody has a question again. The answer is yes. Okay. I love you, my fabulous bulls. I'm still doing the $20 email readings. If you want a general to see what I'm about, check it out on my links. Okay. You just click onto my links and I have a bunch of links to things. So check it out. It's $20 for an email reading. March, April, May, 1,500 words. And, just to see if it resonates with you. If you don't have your date of birth, time, and place, that's okay. We could do it based on the cards as well. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.